Hey ladies, so it's Ebony. I wanted to do a quick video. Couldn't really hold it in. I wanted to do a quick video on I always talk about, what it is to be found by your God ordained husband. What it, get in position with God, in which that's definitely one of them. You have to get in position with God to be found by a God ordained husband. But what is a God ordained wife? What are we? We are, when we get found by our God ordained husband, we just can't be typical women. We can't be typical wives. That's not what we are. We have to be God ordained wives. We have to be God ordained wives, and God ordained wives is it's not your typical wife. We are held higher than just being a wife, because we were ordained to that man. So that means that we have to submit ourselves to that man. So what is it to be a God ordained wife? A God ordained wife is a Proverbs 31 woman. Point blank, period. She is a Proverbs 31 woman. If you have not read Proverbs 31, I suggest you read it, because that is the instructions as to what it is to be a wife and to be a woman. Be a woman first, definitely. But this is a breakdown, a specific breakdown as to what a real God ordained wife is, and what is the roles of a God ordained wife. So I picked out different scriptures and things like that from Proverbs 31 and different key points that I'm gonna try to put it in ways where we can understand it as of today. So stay with me. I don't want to be feel like I'm kind of confusing you guys or anything like that. So just if I am, comment, let me know, and I'll explain it. We can have a little conversation, back and forth interaction. That's that's all I want. But so stay with me. I'm going to be talking a lot out of Proverbs 31 to show facts as to the type of woman that we should be if we are looking to be found by our God ordained husband. When we are found, what are we to do? And what is it to be a God ordained wife when we are found by the God ordained husband? So, all right. So, first you have to understand that we were made out of one man. It's only one man that we were made out of. Even though you probably like, well, I went through a few men, or I dated a few men, and you telling me it's just one man, one God ordained man that was made for you. Just like God took laid Adam down, knocked him out cold, took a piece of his rib and made Eve. Understand that Eve was his God ordained wife. That woman was made just for him, and we are made just for one specific man. So understand that we have to get prepared for him. We have to get prepared for him. So what is it to be a God ordained wife? She's a Proverbs 31 woman. She is a woman of integrity. She has value. She knows her worth. She has principles, and she has morals. A God ordained wife has morals. She understands who she is. She has a belief, and she just doesn't get sidetracked by what people say. She understands. She goes by what she knows. She believes in what she knows, and she goes by what she knows. So she is a woman of integrity. She has morals, and she has value, and she has principles, and she follows through them principles, because her value and her morals comes from God. So nothing can waver her. She's not going to change every time somebody says something to her. She's not going to go shift. She is steadfast in what she says So for example, how a God ordained wife is supposed to have integrity is in Proverbs 31 verse 10 to 12. It say, a woman of noble character who can find. She is worth far more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. So his thing is that I can send her out. She can go out with her friends, and I don't never have to worry about my wife being seen doing some crazy stuff, because I know my wife knows who she is. She has value, she has morals, and she has principles. and she has a standard for herself. So if you know you a woman and you like, well, he always like, why you gotta go out? You go out with them same girls, you're acting a fool. Understand that he says that because you are doing something that is not of value. It's something that is bringing your value down. So when you are going out with your friends and you acting, you on top of the tables and you acting a fool, and then you getting mad at your boyfriend or getting mad at your husband for saying things like, all right, well, what are you doing? You getting mad at him. No, understand that you are a representation of him. So a God ordained wife, your husband can send you out and he don't have to worry about anything coming back to him, because his thing is, I know my wife has value. So one point is, a God ordained wife has value. She has morals, she has principles, and she sticks to them. Secondly, a God ordained wife prepares herself. She is prepared. She doesn't just spin and then be like, oh, well, I ain't got nothing left. No, her house is stocked. Her fridge is stocked. Her house is cleaned. If she has blankets in the closet stacked up, she got her towels stocked up, because if her man needs something, she's not going to say, I got to go run to the store. She's going to say, it's right in the closet. I'll get it for you. If he needs soap, it's right in the closet. Not, oh, only got a little bit of baby body wash left. No. A God ordained wife prepares for her family. She prepares for her family. She sets her family up for ahead. She don't just think in the moment. She don't think day by day. She prepares ahead. So understand, she is integral. She has integrity, morals, value, principles, and she prepares. For example, how does she prepare herself? What text proves that? Proverbs 31 verse 21. It says, when it snows, she has no fear for her household, for all of them are clothed in scarlet. So that means that if it's about to be a blizzard outside, she been prepared for that blizzard in the summertime. She been prepared for that blizzard in the summertime. So ladies, understand, go start stocking up, go start getting prepared, start preparing yourself for your husband, start preparing yourself for a family, because this is what we have to do now. So when we do become wives and we do have to be in that role, we know what it is to be prepared and prepare for a family. So she has integrity and she is prepared. Thirdly, she is a woman of elegance. She has class. She has a regalness to her. She has confidence, but she also has a big heart. She's not stuck up. She's not a stuck up woman. She don't even have the best of the best of the best, but she's worth way more than that, because her mind is so she knows who she is. She knows who she is. She loves who she is. So even though she might not have all the top-notch stuff, she walks around with the elegance about her. It draws people into her. She's not a stuck-up woman. Just because, you know, she's elegant and she's regal and she just has this beauty about her, it draws people in, and she don't think that she's better than. So a Proverbs 31 woman is a woman that helps the needy. She helps the needy. She don't talk about everything that she has. She don't downplay what other people have. She is a woman that don't mind praying for the help. Praying for the people that need help. She doesn't mind that. She is a woman that has class. She walks around with the dignity. She holds her head up high. She's a beautiful woman, inside and out. But she also is a woman that draws people in because of her presence. Her presence is so regal. Everyone wants to be around her because she just has this beautiful regal presence. So a God ordained wife is, one, integral. She has integrity. She has morals. She has value. Two, she prepares herself. She is prepared. She prepares her family. She thinks ahead. Three, she helps the needy. She is regal. She is elegant, and she has class about herself. Okay. Number 4 is that she is a woman of favor. Everyone around her just loves her because she is a woman that adds so much to everyone around her. If she is blessed and you are in her life, guarantee that you will be blessed. Everything and everyone around her that she touches is gold, because she has so much favor, and she finds her favor in God. So her husband praises her. He understands what he has, that missing rib that he finally got. He praises her. He holds her close to his heart, because he knows her worth. He knows her worth. And her children, they love their mother. They look up to their mother, because their mother is stern, but she also is so loving and compassionate. She's so loving and compassionate. So her children love her. They admire their mother, and her husband praises her for her beauty, for her elegance, for her class, for her submissiveness. And understand, not sex. He doesn't love her because she's having sex. Because listen, understand this. Your God-ordained husband is not going to be wanting a bump and grind every 2 seconds. He's a man of God. He's not a man of the world. That's the difference. A man of the world will want to be, that we bump and grind every day. No, a God-ordained husband is a man that will be like, baby, I just want to hold you. Baby, let's just pray. Let's just do this. So understand, when I say submissive, I think the word submissive is kind of out of context now these days. And we think, oh, I'm submissive to my man. Oh, I can't wait to be submissive to my husband, because I'm a gift. That's not submissive. Submissive is when you understand his vision and you pushing him into it. Submissive is when you are allowing him to be a man. That's not a sex slave. It's not submissive. A sex slave is not submissive. It's understanding the vision of your man, pushing him into that vision, and understanding when he comes home from a tired day and he's exhausted, he don't want you dropping your underwear. He don't want you shaking it like, dropping it like it's hot. He wants you to sit down and you just cater to him. That is submissive. Submissive, this is not sex. Submissive is being able to cater to your husband, to being able to show your husband that you appreciate him, being able to pray for him, being able to, when he's down and out, you are literally giving him energy through your positivity, through your appreciation for him, through your love for him. That is submissive. To a God-ordained husband, all of that bumping, grinding, and shaking, all that stuff is not going to keep him at all. It wouldn't even get his attention with a God-ordained man. A God-ordained man is a man after God's heart, and God is not looking at y'all booty, so he's not either. He is not either. So understand, if you want to be found by your God-ordained husband, if you don't have integrity, get it now. Practice value, get principles, become a woman of standards. Number 2, begin to prepare. Stop spending. I know I need to stop. Stop spending. Begin to save. Begin to stock up. Begin to prepare to become a wife. Be prepared to become a family woman. That's number 2. Number 3, become more classy. Be more elegant. Be more pretty. Now, I ain't saying prissy, and I'm not saying being stuck up. What I'm saying is carry yourself with a air. Carry yourself with God's presence. So when people look at you, they can be like, it's something about you. You're beautiful, but it's something beyond your features. It's just something about you. And that's something about a Proverbs 31 woman, is the God in her. So when she walks around with God's presence, and God's presence is so elegant and is so beautiful that when a woman is walking around with that presence, it draws people into her. So understand, you have to practice being elegant and being classy. Don't be stuck up, and don't be prissy, and don't think you're better than, because that's not what a God-ordained wife is. She understands the needy, and she understands that she is to help the needy. But she also is a woman of class. She is a woman of elegance. She is a woman that understands who she is, and she takes her reputation very seriously. So if your reputation is not so good, and you like, I cuss every 2 seconds, or I'm always in somebody's face trying to fight them, understand. If you want to be found by your God ordained husband, you might want to back that up a little bit, calm yourself down, ask God to deliver you from that spirit of destruction, and become more of an elegant woman and a regal woman, so people can come in your presence and want to be there and enjoy being there. And be a woman of favor. Be a woman of favor. Allow God to work through you. Allow God to begin to work in your purpose. Begin to love yourself. So when you love yourself, everyone around you will begin to love you. Because you love yourself so much. Because God loves you. You love the God in you. And understand, when your God ordained husband come, that is what he's going to love about you. He's going to fall in love with the God in you. He's not going to fall in love with the woman that he sees in front of him. Of course, he is attracted to you. But understand that it is not the attraction that's going to keep him. It is going to be the woman that is inside of that attraction. It's going to be the woman that is inside of the flesh that is going to keep him. And if it's a woman of lust, if it's a woman of hate, if it's a woman of envy, it's a woman of jealousy, understand that he might take you out on that one date. But when he starts to see them spirits come out, trust and believe, a God ordained husband going to run for the hills. He's going to run for the hills. So understand that if you want to be a God ordained wife, because anybody can be a wife, but to be a God ordained wife, you have to go above and beyond. We are not held at the worldly standard of wife. We are held at a royalty standard. We are held at a kingdom standard, at God's standard. And God is everything. He is everything. He is powerful. He is a man of elegance. He is a man of regal. He is a man of power. He is a man of strength. So we have to take that same mentality. We are his daughters. So we cannot be his daughters and out in the street boxing it out. No, we can't. We have to hold he holds us to a level of royalty. And if you want to be with his sons, his princesses, his princess, then you have to be a princess. You have to be a princess. You have to be regal. A princess understands who she is. She knows her worth. She knows that she is so much more than the rubies that is on her hands and on her wrists and on her neck. She's so much more than that. She walks with elegance. She walks with class. So let's become that woman. Let's become that woman. Let's get it together. Let's become women of a Proverbs 31 woman. A woman of elegance, integrity, value, purpose, a prepared woman, a saving woman, and a woman that is in her purpose. So when the man finds you, he's going to find favor. And he's going to come find you. And you're going to be like, oh my God, where did he come from? And he is going to praise God for you. He is going to thank God. He's going to just get on his knees and say, I thank you, Lord, for sending me my rib, my missing piece. My missing piece. So I hope this helps someone. And we are wonderful women. We are Proverbs 31 women. And if we are not there yet, we're going to get there. We're going to become women of integrity. We're going to become women of class. We're going to become women of preparedness, and we're going to become women of purpose. So when our men find us, and when our missing piece find us, he will find favor. So I pray and hope this helps someone. And I love you, ladies. Peace.